heard some shots outside, and I looked out my window, and the neighbor is on the ground, I think.
Oh my God, there's an active shooter there.
Yes, I hear another shot.
You did?
I'm hearing more shots.
Okay.
We're upstairs.
I think I heard 3 or 4 gunshots.
Okay.
There are people screaming.
Gun laws are a very serious topic that needs to be discussed. On one viewpoint, people state having stricter gun laws will affect their freedom and violate the Second Amendment. Their reasoning for wanting to keep guns active is the fact that shooters likely don't care about gun laws and will still shoot. Although that is a possible factor, having more gun laws will make it difficult to get their hands on one in the first place. On the more reasonable viewpoint, people state having strict gun laws will reduce gun violence and have less people dying in mass shootings. For example, once states like New York and California enforced more gun laws, their shooting and suicide rates had gone down very significantly. The Second Amendment states that we have the right to bear arms. But is it worth the lives of others? People would rather own a gun than ensure there is another safety from mass shootings. Getting rid of guns with a magazine in them will decrease shootings and potentially save more lives. In Texas alone, 2023 had 214 gun violence deaths and 17 mass shootings. Most shooters from 2008 to 2021 have been the ages of 18 and under. A law that will minimize that issue is only having people over the age of 21 buying guns. Another law that will reduce gun violence is having background checks on everyone who purchases a gun. The second most leading cause of death in people from ages 10 to 19 years old is firearms. Children are the most affected by gun laws not being set in place due to school shootings being a reoccurring theme and how easy access they have to guns. Making a law to where it would be more of an obstacle for kids to have access to guns would have prevented a lot of deaths and will prevent more unnecessary deaths in the future. So, my name is Laila Tate, and this is my cousin Mahari March. And today we'll be discussing stricter gun laws and how they can help the kind of issues that my cousin went through. So, first question, do you think having stricter gun laws would fix the kind of issues you went through? If yes, then what would it do?
Yes, I do think it would fix the issue I went through. Having stricter gun laws would prohibit guns being used in the wrong hands and in dangerous situations. For example, mass shootings would occur less if stricter gun laws were set in place.
Okay. Next question. What do you think about the government not making stricter gun laws sooner?
The government taking their time to implement gun laws is very sad to see. Knowing that they have the ability to put a stop to all the gun violence happening and still not doing anything is heartbreaking as someone who has experienced gun violence head-on.
Okay, thank you. Last question. If you had a chance to, what kind of gun laws would you personally set in place?
If I was able to, some gun laws I would set in place are having background checks set in place to every gun owner. Also, having only people who are over 18 own guns would be a smart decision due to people younger than 18 being the most emotional, immature, and the main people who cause mass shootings.
Okay, thank you for your answers and your time. As you heard from someone who has experienced gun violence head-on, it is a way smarter decision to enforce gun laws, so we can all feel safer around others. To conclude this documentary, please be open-minded about gun laws and how they could benefit our community. Thank you.